Many people ask me, how can I get success in life? And often they expect me to give them a secret formula, something quick, something easy. But true success, my friends, is not a race you run against others. It is a journey you walk within yourself. I remember when I first entered the monastery. Back then, I believed success meant memorizing every scripture faster than anyone else, meditating longer than the person next to me, proving that I was disciplined. But one evening, an old monk placed a simple clay pot in front of me. He filled it with large stones and asked me, "Is the pot full?" I nodded yes. Then he poured small pebbles into the spaces between the stones. "Now is it full?" he asked. I smiled and again said yes. Finally, he poured sand, and after that, water, until the pot overflowed. He looked into my eyes and said, "This is life. If you don't put the big stones in first, you will never fit them in later." Those words never left me. The big stones are our true priorities: health, relationships, inner peace, purpose. The pebbles are our career, goals, and achievements. The sand and water are the distractions, money, fame, things that seem urgent but fade quickly. Too many of us fill our lives with sand, with noise, with distractions, and then wonder why we feel empty even when we look successful from the outside. So, how do we get success in life? Start with silence. Start with self-reflection. Ask yourself, what are my big stones? What really matters to me when the noise fades away? Success begins not with running faster, but with knowing where you're going. When I left the monastery to travel and teach, I carried almost nothing but a robe, a bowl, and a notebook. I met rich men who had everything but peace, and poor farmers who slept peacefully under the stars. And I realized success is not measured by what you hold in your hands, but by what you carry in your heart. Yes, goals are important. Yes, discipline matters. Yes, working hard will open doors. But if you neglect your health, your family, your peace of mind, what kind of success is that? Success is not about reaching the top of a mountain quickly. It is about climbing step by step, breathing deeply, noticing the beauty along the path, and reaching the top with your heart still full, not empty. So I invite you today, not just to chase success, but to pause and ask yourself, what kind of life would make me truly successful? Not just in the eyes of the world, but in the eyes of your soul. If you start putting your big stones in place, caring for your body, nurturing your relationships, finding gratitude in the small things, and building habits that serve your higher purpose, then no matter how high or low you climb, you will already be living with success. Remember, success is not a destination. It is a way of walking. And if you walk mindfully, with purpose, with love, then every step is already success. If these words touched your heart, I invite you to join me on this journey. Like this video if it brought you peace, subscribe for more reflections and wisdom, and share it with someone who may need this gentle reminder today. And tell me in the comments, what are the big stones in your life? I would love to read your reflections.